Razor Sharp Studios, it's time for the Big Dog AC Show. Big Dog AC Show. We are back. It's been a while. I know there's been a lot of shit going on, man. There's a lot of people that have been wanting a show. We're going to give them one. I guarantee you we are going to do this show. Yeah.
We're going to post it. And
AC comes to me, when we're doing a show, she goes, I want to do a show.
That's not true.
So
That's
now
not
we're doing
fully,
a show.
That's not fully true.
I'd say it's like 85% true.
That's like Big Dog's version.
Yeah.
So we're not going to get into that.
No, we will later on.
We're doing a show now.
Man, thank you for listening. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We're getting some new shirts and we're getting some new stuff coming. And we got a bunch of stickers right there because we actually went and did something.
We did
fun.
something. We did something.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, we went to Pinstock. That was a couple weeks ago.
That was, and we're going to explain that later why it's taken us this long to talk about it.
Yes. Well.
Yeah. It's a what a killer show.
Yes, it was really good because we had done a show before their show, which was on Tuesday. So we did our show on the weekend. So we just talked about how we were going to go. And so we went. And it was awesome.
Pinstock is awesome.
Yes.
Totally awesome.
They're a really good band to see live. This is a train wreck who was with them at the time. They were a really fun band too.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a hell of a time.
All the guys were great.
Had a great time.
And before them was Sarah Jane Dryden. So we saw her. She was really good acoustic. So she's really good too. So we got her autograph, or I did.
Yes.
And then we got Pinstock stickers.
I was too busy being a podcast star. I couldn't get autographs.
Well, you were handed a hot mic.
Yeah, I was. As soon as I got there, it's like you're emceeing the show. I'm like, what?
I know we were just supposed to show up. That's all we were going to do.
And then what happened?
Here comes Bigdog.
Like a fucking atomic bomb hitting a place, man.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as the mic was open, it was on.
I saw a lot of people pass out.
What? Sleeping?
Sleeping? The atomic bomb.
Well, I didn't brush my teeth that day, so.
No, but the guys were really cool. So this is a train wreck.
Yes.
I got one of their CDs. I had them sign inside there.
Yes. They're still touring too. Yeah.
Yeah, Pinstock is. I don't know if Trainwreck is still going, but here's we got this Pinstock record. Had the guys sign it.
That was really cool, man. I had a good time.
That was really fun.
I mean, I think they're like I was telling the lead singer. I was telling him, look, that song's a #1 song. What I do this time?
Mm-hmm.
I told him it's #1 song. Big Shane. Yeah, Big Shane. Shit, come on, man.
Yeah, it's a very catchy song.
It's sticks in your head for like 2 days.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because after we watched the video, it was still like in my head.
Yeah.
For the next few days. So just some of their tour dates though. So in May, they're going to be in Santa Monica at Trip. And then just check out their website though, pinstockband.com, and it shows all their tour dates. But in July, they're going all over the place. They'll be in California, but they'll be in Arizona, Indiana, New York, Pennsylvania.
Are they coming back to Oregon?
So far, no. But July is going to be super busy for them. Rhode Island, Georgia, Tennessee, Texas, New Mexico. So
you got to check them out. If you get a chance to see Pinstock, get your ass off the couch and go see them.
Yep, they're a fun band.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are really good. So,
and they're going to go somewhere. I think sure,
eventually they will be. They'll be there. So,
yeah,
definitely. Earlier, we don't do a show every time we come in here. We'll come in here and drink some beer and party a little bit and listen to music. And we come up with these new bands older bands doing new songs.
Mm-hmm.
We stumbled across that Rancid song, man. The new song from Rancid. And it's just fucking killer. It is really good.
I love Rancid.
Yeah. Well,
so this is similar to all their stuff.
I really didn't know who Rancid was until I met you, and you came from that stuff.
You're welcome.
Pierced nipples and all the stuff and going on, and it was like, damn, I got to start listening to Rancid.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and they were great. We saw them live over there in what was it called?
In
Pismo Beach.
Avila Beach, we
Avila
saw them,
Beach,
and
yeah.
we've talked about that before. But they sound the same live
They're great.
as they do on the radio,
It's
on
just
their album.
It's just Marshall Stacks turned up to 10, and a drummer that's a badass, and a bass player who is a fucking badass. So yeah, they were great, man. Rancid's great. Got a great new album coming out.
Yep.
Can't wait for that
June
one.
2nd. So Tomorrow Never Comes, I believe that's the song. That's the single that's released now.
Yeah.
And then also that's the name of the album coming out. I'm saying album because everyone's kind of going back to records.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, it's popular. It's popular. Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying albums.
Yeah. So Rancid,
I can't wait for that.
Hey guys in Rancid, we already know you have a set. If you want to come on the show, come on the show, man. We'd like to have you come on the show.
Well, and they're going to start touring also with this album.
Yeah.
But I looked at the tour dates and they're basically all overseas, except they're going to be in Sacramento at the Aftershock.
Oh yeah,
festival.
yeah.
I think that's October.
Well, if
so they're not going to be in Oregon.
They don't have to actually be here. They can call into the fucking show.
That's true. We can do that too.
Just call in.
But I mean,
AC wants to get everybody in this room.
I want to go. I mean, I would like to go see them.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice if they were coming to Oregon. But so far they are not.
No.
But definitely check out. It's on YouTube. Also, Tomorrow Never Comes. So they're fucking awesome.
Well, speaking of YouTube and all that social media bullshit, the NFL draft is next weekend. Guess who's playing on the NFL draft? So we're going to do live bands and commercialize the fuck out of it.
Gosh, they are?
Guess who's playing that one of the segments in there somewhere.
Okay, hold on. Let me guess.
If you can guess it, I will buy you a beer at the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because we have a bar out there, so we can just go out there and get a beer. So.
Yeah, and we'll also talk about this beer that we're drinking now. But first, let me try to guess.
Guess.
Let me
guess who's playing the NFL draft.
I think it's going to be.
You're going to be wrong as fuck because you don't know.
Dua Lipa.
She's playing something.
Phoebe Rexa.
She's playing something too, but it ain't the NFL draft.
Snoop.
Oh shit! I would love to see Snoop do his thing, man. Because he ain't nothing but a G thing.
But he's into football.
Yeah. Come on, man.
So he could totally do it. Okay,
he is the highest coach in the league.
Yeah, he is definitely the highest.
He's the highest
coach
player. In the league.
Everybody.
Yeah, just get high.
Metallica.
Nope. No. And we'll get into Metallica because they got a new record coming out. And you don't like it. So we'll get into that later. So
hold on. I got one more guess.
What is it? Look at me, AC. Who's my band? Who is it?
Motley Crue, but they're not going to play.
They're playing.
No fucking way.
Motley Crue's playing next weekend. Yeah, they're doing it. Are you kidding me?
What?
You don't know that?
They go from stadium tours, arenas, and all that stuff.
You know, they're happy. They're getting a chance. Now they got John 5 on guitar.
Yeah.
They have been in the studio recording new music. Mick Mars is pissed as fuck. But that happens. It happens everywhere, man.
Well, yeah.
It happens.
Look at how many times Kiss got rid of people.
Look, it's not they don't get rid of them.
Oh yeah. How
is this the Portuguese police?
Yeah. How do they keep getting new guitar players?
Well, because the old guys get too fucked up, they can't play. So
they die.
I love Ace Frehley. I love Ace Frehley. I love him to death. And if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing none of this. But come on, man.
He likes a drinky.
And yeah, well, a lot of that. And Mick Mars it's not Motley Crue without those four guys.
Right.
But now they got John 5.
Who is an amazing guitar player.
Amazing. He was Dave Lee Roth, all that shit coming
up.
Rob Zombie. Marilyn Manson, who was an asshole to him. But, they got John 5. Him and Nikki seemed to get along great. And I saw that. Nikki used to do this thing. I don't know if it was on MTV. Now MTV don't do that. They do all the bullshit.
Was it a YouTube thing?
YouTube thing where Nikki interviewed him and they were playing and Nikki told him, hey, I would love to work with you. And that was it.
Yeah.
They did the thing with Rob Zombie. Then they're doing this now. They're in the studio with Bob Rock, who actually produced Dr. Feelgood. So that album is going to kick fucking ass.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to kick ass. Yeah.
So all new songs.
Yeah.
That'll be good though, because weren't they just kind of redoing some of the songs before and re-releasing them and stuff?
Yeah. They were just fucking doing stadium tours, playing those old songs and
Yeah.
shit, which are great songs. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Now they're writing new music.
That'll
And
be good.
Nikki said that it's the heaviest shit that they've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
And he also said that once they're done playing the fucking draft, the NFL draft, then they're going to get Vince in the studio and start laying down the vocals for that. And Nikki writes all the vocals for all the shit. So
Mm-hmm.
even John Five's like, this is the heaviest shit I've ever played. You're in
Good.
fucking Motley Crue, John.
That means that I will probably like it.
Just
If
play,
it's heavy.
just go heavy.
Yes.
Heavy ass shit.
Yeah.
That's what we like.
That is.
That's what we do.
John 5, Rob Zombie, that kind of shit.
Oh yeah.
Heavy, chunky. Yes. That's going to be awesome then.
Yeah,
I
it'll
look
be
forward
great.
to that.
I look forward to the
But
new
I never
album.
would have guessed that they were in the draft.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. I saw the thing on Instagram. Oh yeah, then Nikki and everybody's all, woo, we're playing the NFL draft. I'm all, the one show they've never played.
That's true.
So they
I
wanna
wonder
play
how
it.
much they're getting paid.
I don't
from the
know.
NFL for
I
that.
don't know. I didn't get a cut of it, so I have no fucking idea.
Well, no,
So,
you did not.
I
Why?
did
Why
not.
would you?
So another new album coming out,
Okay.
Extreme, and we watched this video.
Yes.
I mean, Nuno Betancourt is off the fucking hook.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing guitar player,
Mm-hmm.
and he's Portuguese.
And he's Portuguese, as
Full
well as
blown.
his cousin, who's the lead singer?
Oh yeah. What's his name? Gary Sharon.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
Portuguese
he
too,
did,
right?
He did a little stint in not
Van Halen.
Van Halen. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And I
And so
saw that show.
I
Yeah,
did too.
Yeah,
I did too.
yeah. And then we got to meet him and hang out with him.
Oh, I didn't get to.
Well, nobody wanted to get next to him and get the picture. I was looking for Eddie, Michael.
So you didn't get next to him?
No, you could see him standing there. Nobody wanted.
Poor
to be-
guy.
Poor feller. Yeah.
See, he's not in any of your pictures.
No,
is he?
he's not. No,
No,
this is
okay.
over here. That's Vince Neil, and the Van Halen stuff's in little pictures. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, he was just he was like,
That's too bad.
Nobody
but of
loves
course,
me.
but of course, you step into Van Halen, they're not looking for you.
they're like the biggest. They were in their peak, the biggest band in the fucking world. So
Well, yeah.
yeah, so
No, they were good.
well, Extreme got together, and I think it's the original guys. I'm pretty sure it's the original guys, and they got a fucking great song, number
Mhm.
one. But when you have Nuno Betancourt, you're damn right you're gonna have a great song.
Well, yeah, and they actually have released 3, so they're on YouTube right now. So we actually did watch all 3. You might not remember 2 of them because we were kind of drunk.
No,
So you might not remember
they
2.
don't drink on the
but-
show.
But Banshee, Rebel, and Rise, all 3 of those, we've
Yeah.
watched Rise a bunch of times. All the songs, fucking good.
Good, very good. Very good.
Those kick ass too.
When is
they're
that
very
album?
heavy.
When's that album coming out?
June 9th, Big Dog. Thank you
Damn.
for asking.
Thank you,
June
sweaty
9th.
balls.
Yeah. So for Extreme though, when
Yes.
you're watching us on YouTube, you can see I have the Portuguese flag behind me, like they have in their song.
Are you Portuguese?
More than words.
Are you Portuguese?
I'm half.
You have?
The good half. No, I'm kidding.
Don't diss your dad
the
like
mean,
that.
The mean half.
Don't
I don't
diss
know.
it. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
No, I don't know. So, segue
Segue.
into the Portuguese thing, right?
Yes.
Or did we want to talk about Metallica?
We won't really talk about that. The thing is that Metallica released a new album,
Mm-hmm.
72 Seasons. We'll give it some time. You got to give it some time to wear on you a little bit, because when Black came out, well, you already had Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning and all this other shit before you got the Black album.
Mm-hmm.
With the Metallica, all that shit was just badass. Then you got the Black album, more commercial,
Well,
and then
yeah.
you had all the other stuff, and then now you got a new album from Metallica. 72 Seasons. Let's let it ride a little bit before you are too critical of that album. So
because I am already.
yeah, she is. So
Because when we were looking, listening to all the new music, like we just talked about, Rants and Extreme, finding new music, I like picking different random things. Dirty Honey's good,
yes.
which apparently they're an older band, which I didn't even know, but they're really good too.
What's older? I mean,
I
they're
don't know.
not that
Well, how
bad.
old were they? You said you've heard of them. I hadn't heard of them before.
They were. I think they toured with Wolfgang Van Halen. They
Oh.
did some stuff with him.
So not too old then.
Nah, they're not
maybe
too old,
five
no.
5 years old
Yeah,
or less.
I don't know.
Well, I hadn't heard of them. So I like to pick random things, and then sometimes they become our favorites, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, here's the new one. Here's new stuff from Metallica. There were 2 songs. And we couldn't even you know, it's Metallica. I do like Metallica. Something just clicked.
What was that?
I don't know. I just heard something click. It's Metallica. They own the studio.
So they're starting to jump in now on
So
us.
they're gonna start
Fucking Metallica.
blowing up my
Lars.
my-
Lars, get out of my closet,
Yeah.
dude.
They're gonna mess up my headphones now because I'm talking shit. Well, Metallica,
You're not talking shit.
you sound the same.
But you're
all
getting...
your shit sounds the same. So, you like Metallica? I do like Metallica. If I'm in the mood for hearing that same thing over and over again, then I'll probably listen to it. But like you say, it's got to wear on you a little bit. Give it a chance. We'll see what other songs come out.
I think it'll be fine. It's number 1 in the UK right now.
Of course
so,
it
yeah,
is.
It
well,
is.
because it's Metallica.
It's fucking Metallica.
When I was just trying to, get some information on them, on this record and stuff, you look at their website and it's just it's like a picture of them on like some cargo containers and they're like, we're Metallica, and that's all. It's like, okay,
maybe
just because you're Metallica does not mean everything you sing is good.
Maybe we need to get some pictures of us on a whatever you said.
Cargo container.
Yes, we're on a cargo container.
Well, it looked like cargo containers. We should have some stock photos of us in some random climbing a tree.
Like, what's up? Yeah.
It's just some random shit.
Like fucking doing crazy shit.
But to me, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, that's Metallica. It's like just because you are Metallica.
Well, that's how they keep going.
I know.
It's because they're Metallica, man.
That is true.
Yep.
So, anyways, we'll see how it plays out, I suppose.
So we were going to put a show together a few weeks ago. We're starting to talk about doing some stuff. And
well, we were always going to take the break for Easter.
We're over at Home Depot trying to get a couple things. And you get a phone call from your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, hey, go ahead. What did he say to you?
He said, hey, the whole shit's busted. No, I'm like, he didn't say that.
Yeah.
No. He said, we just checked on the ranch and it's completely trashed.
What's the ranch?
That's where my parents
used to live.
Still have. They're up here with us, like we've said.
They're not going back down there.
I know. They still own it, though.
Yeah.
So it's been sitting there.
Yeah. Somebody went up there.
Somebody has been casing it. Yeah. They've been trying to figure out if people have been there or not, because we've heard some little clues.
Yeah.
That things were kind of funky.
Getting crazy. Yeah.
And then one week it was fine. By the next week it was not fine. Car was stolen.
Damn.
My dad had some shotguns and rifles there. Yeah. Those are gone.
He said he would have got them if he was living there. He would have shot them. He never would have known they were in there.
And these are two people that sit there with their TV full blast, leave the doors wide open. We have walked in there, stood there 5 minutes and right next to them, and they have not noticed us. So that is the scary part.
So he would have taken care of business if he was there.
And then if they're asleep, in bed and then they bust through the door, it's like, come on. Well, so thankfully they were not there.
And these idiots went through the house, found absolutely nothing. They steal a big screen TV, a couple old shotguns, and the car. The
20-year-old car.
20-year-old car. And the funniest thing about these dumb idiots.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. The funniest thing about this shit is the motherfucker got pulled over in the car a week later and got arrested.
Yes.
This is how stupid criminals are. Yes. Dumbasses.
Well, and we don't know if he is one of the people that burglarized the place or if he's someone that got it from them, bought it from them. Who knows? The guy had all of his stuff in it, though.
Yeah, he was living in that thing. Cigarette packs, everything.
Yes, he left his little net spend card in there. Yeah. And he got pulled over in the same fucking town that my parents live.
Good job, buddy.
It's like, you don't we thought they were going to take it somewhere else.
Good job.
But they didn't. They got arrested a week later.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So the car got towed. Then they got to fix it. Blah, 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 blah. It would have been easier if the car was just gone.
Yeah. Your mom
said, that was more than I had to deal with.
Your mom says she didn't want to do that.
Yeah. So we're going to get rid of the car because she doesn't want it anymore because they were already in it. So
we don't have this on the list, but I'm going to bring it up.
Oh.
AC's trying to get her concealed carry, trying to do some stuff like that. So yesterday we went to a killer place, man. It was so cool. You have all the stickers right there.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
We
really
got all
cool.
kinds of free shit, free lunch.
What was the name of the place we went to?
Oregon's Indoor Shooting Range.
It was so really cool. Everybody there was so nice and really, really cool. Yeah. And so AC's she's going to step out from working from home, take on a new job, take on a new job. So
and be out. I'm gonna be out in the field.
So it'll be me and the cat all day.
Yeah. See how long you last.
Oh, I'm gonna videotape that. That cat's mean. That cat's mean.
Well, so the website for this place is OregonShootingRange.com. It's downtown Lebanon. It's really cool. Like we say, indoor shooting range.
It's really cool.
And
man.
then they
Very
have a little
nice.
shop there, and you can rent the guns.
And I won a hat.
They had a raffle,
and I won.
And he won a hat. I did not win. I thought for sure both of us were going to win something.
AC was mad because she didn't win.
Well, I wasn't mad, but I was surprised. I thought both of us could have won. But then they had a lot of free stuff. We had a lot of free stickers here. We got a couple of free shirts.
And we had lunch.
And we had you had
hamburgers and
I had hot dogs. Yes, barbecue. It was really cool.
Really good.
That they did that.
Yeah.
A lot of people went out there.
We appreciate you, man. Thank you. And
so that was really
fun. It's local, so we love you, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good people there. Yeah, it's downtown.
Yeah.
So support small businesses, right?
That's what we
Your
do.
local business.
We try to do that. So Yep. So
next time I go to the ranch, I'm gonna have my gun.
If anybody's in that ranch, it's over. So
well, my cousin was already going over there, and he had his gun too.
Oh, I'm sure
he was waiting for somebody.
Waiting for it to pop out.
But they took all the drawers out, dumped everything. My mom is a hoarder, so she had all kinds of paperwork from like 1975, 70, 60, boxes of paperwork that she did not need anyways, but they dumped all those boxes out. I'm going to say most of them. There were still some things in closets that they looked like they kind of looked
and
in.
they got no money because when you went to clean it up, you found all the money.
I found an envelope that had $400 and it was in a banking envelope. How did they not see it?
Oh, here's a banking envelope. Fuck that.
And then I found three $2 bills in a little a checkbook cover thing.
Yeah.
So that's another banking thing. Like, don't you look? I purposely, when I was cleaning everything, looked at anything that would maybe, even birthday cards or whatever, that would maybe have cash to make sure that, I got the stuff for them. And it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? I know they're in a hurry, I guess, but you're dumping drawers, you're dumping boxes, you're like throwing things around, and you don't see that? It was ridiculous. They took a lot of my dad's tools.
Well, they're stupid.
Very stupid. They took they had 3 sets of silverware there, and the people stole all 3 sets
Why
of
did
silverware.
they do that?
I don't know. There wasn't real silver or anything.
Damn.
There was some gold-plated ones, but it was from their wedding. It wasn't worth anything.
So, I'm going to run down to the pawn shop and sell off this silverware.
Yeah, and it's not even real. Like one of them, my mom bought from JCPenney like 5 years ago. It wasn't even a big deal. It wasn't even a big deal.
Okay.
They stole. Okay, two more things.
They're so much better being up here with us.
They are.
Yeah.
But they also stole a big ceramic rooster statue that was on top of the fridge.
That's the first thing I would have stolen if I was a criminal.
But they didn't take the other 2 things that were on top of the fridge.
No.
They took that.
Take that one.
And then they took like some Thanksgiving turkey decoration.
Maybe they're so stupid that they thought that rooster they could win in a cockfight.
I don't know. I really think they had the thing for birds because I don't know. I don't fucking understand it.
Here, Mom. Here's your Christmas present or whatever.
Yeah, is that what they're gonna do? Give it to somebody?
Yeah, they hoard that shit.
Oh my gosh. So then I'm sure they stole some other things, but because we threw out a lot too, and it seems like there's so much more room. Like when I was putting things back, there's a lot of space. So it's like, what happened? What happened? Where's all the stuff?
Your mom has a lot of paperwork and shit down there.
Yes, she does. I think some of the stuff got thrown out because my cousin had some of his guys go over there and help because they're literally you could not walk down the hallway.
And you need to give him a shout out. That guy's awesome to have.
My cousin Gabe.
Yes.
Oh yes,
to
he's
do all
awesome.
that, man. He's right there for you.
He's a very good guy.
He is so awesome. No
Mhm.
doubt about
His
it.
mom was awesome too. Just
Yes.
that whole section of the family,
Yeah.
they'll do anything. They're
Yeah.
super nice.
I didn't see your sister come out and do anything.
Well, that's a whole
Nah.
other thing.
That's
But
yeah.
we cleaned up most of it.
Yeah.
Got through as much as I could in a
Yeah.
week. And that's I don't know how done it's going to be. We're still with the insurance company and all that stuff.
It's
But
going to
so
take
we'll
some
see.
time. You'll get
Yeah.
$5 from them, and then you'll
Yeah.
move
Well,
on.
because
Insurance companies are a joke. I mean, come on, everybody knows it. You pay a premium every month,
Mhm.
and nothing happens, and then like you're 20 years into these guys, and something happens, and they're like, eh.
Mhm.
Insurance
know.
companies are a fucking joke.
They've
Straight up.
My parents have had this insurance company for
50 years.
50 years. Yes, I'll say
And
that.
they're like, well,
And they didn't even send anybody out.
Well, no, they don't do shit.
They want me to take pictures. They want me to write a
Of
loss list.
course.
It's like, why don't you guys come out, take your own pictures? Then you can just do it all right there.
They don't do that anymore.
No, they
They
don't.
sit on their fucking ass in their office and do nothing.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
It was so we'll see how much, because I don't know what
And
else.
2 years later, that guy is governor of a state or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking bullshit. So
I don't know, but it's hard to tell what all was stolen because there was so much stuff. And when you're trying to say how old things are, I'm putting 40 years, 45 years. It's like, how are you gonna? Okay, depreciation is worth $10.
I'll tell you what, hang out with her dad, and you'll know how old all that stuff is over there.
Yeah.
We talked about that. Now, you didn't get a chance to make your Portuguese sweetbread.
Yeah, I thought, are you gonna call it what it is?
It says massa sovada. That's the way you wrote it right
well,
there.
I know that's how it's spelled, but it's massa sovada.
No, massa. I thought it was like
sovada.
Russian or something. I don't know.
No.
Anyways, you finally had a chance to make that sweetbread.
I made it today.
Yeah.
Finally.
And I walk in the house and it smelled so good.
It is.
Yeah.
It is so worth the wait, though. It's once a year that I make it for Easter.
And you didn't get a chance to do it.
No.
So, no.
You can always get a Portuguese bakery, though. It's like every day there. But this recipe has been passed down, and we've been making it in our little section of the family for years and years. And once a year is when we do it.
They actually fight over it. Back in the day, everybody was fighting how many they were gonna get.
Well, you make it once a year.
Yeah.
And before, when it was just my mom making it, or if I was making it at mom's house, my sister wasn't making it yet. So then we'd have to try to split it. And then when my grandparents were alive still, we'd try to give them some too. So everybody only got like 1 or 2 dozen.
I just remember at your parents' house, I was living on the coast. We were living on the coast. I think you were over there going to school. And you guys made that stuff, and I had some in a bag. And before I can get it to my bag out to the car to leave, your sister took it out of the bag and told me, "You don't get none of that." And I was like, "What?" And you put it back in there.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I said that's my portion.
So,
jeez. Anyway,
why is that stuff so important?
Because we only make it once a year, and it's a tradition, and it's once a year. But now my sister makes her own for her family, and she's been doing that
ever since then.
3-4 years. Yeah, maybe. So that she can have her own, she doesn't have to share it.
Yep.
So she would still make hers at her house, and then maybe bring over a few, and then eat the ones that I made. I was like, hey, don't you have some? But she did call my mom for Easter, so they talked when we were driving down there. Because Easter Sunday was when we drove down to California.
Let me interrupt you for a second. You got about a minute and a half, and we out.
And then we're out. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, she made massa sovada for Easter this year. With her family of 5, they basically ate through it in 2 days.
Oh yeah, it's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good deal, man.
I've already had 3. I took 4 to my parents. I'm gonna take more tomorrow, but
I will take more.
Okay, you will take more.
Yeah.
So, and we might try to pass out a little bit.
And then I got to get the old crawdad a haircut.
Give him a haircut.
Yep. Okay, coming up, we got a couple of things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Pete Davidson's new movie.
Oh gosh,
this ought to be good. And then the movie review. Man, this thing's going to be crazy. I hope AC doesn't ruin it for you.
It's AC's movie review!
So Pete Davidson has a new series coming out called Bumpkiss.
Bupkiss.
Bupkiss?
Like kiss my butt
Oh,
kiss.
kiss something. Kiss something.
Yeah.
Kiss him. I mean, something. You're not interested?
Mm-mm.
Nah. All
No,
right.
I really,
I still
I
say-
care about Bupkiss as much as I care about
Yeah.
Bupkiss, I guess.
I still say, say to this day, him and Kaylee Cuoco did that movie,
Mhm.
and then she immediately divorced her husband
Mhm.
and just went with somebody else.
Mhm.
I guarantee you, old Pete was laying to Piccolo Pete.
Oh, I'm sure there was some fiddling.
I'm sure
going
there
around.
was fiddling.
I'm sure there was.
Fiddling. That's like 50 years ago. Fiddling.
Isn't that what we call it though when we do it? Fiddling.
We just call it as fast as we can, get it done.
No.
AC's
But yeah, I'm not interested in that. I'm
movie
sorry.
review.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I've seen these the promos on TV for this movie called M3gan.
M3gan. Mhm.
Fuck, it looks crazy. I mean, that's nuts. And you watched it.
I watched it because I like
No.
watching crazy shit.
You do, yeah.
I do. And this was technically from last year,
Yeah.
but I think it's still pretty popular. There's a PG-13 version and there's the unrated version.
So the unrated version, like she like mauls more people or fucks people up. Or
I don't know what the difference is because I only watched the unrated version, and to me
Oh.
it still seemed fine.
Oh.
It didn't seem like it was a big deal.
Wow.
So I don't know what's missing from the PG-13 version. I guess the unrated version has a few more. Yeah, I guess it's got some more gore
Yeah.
things in it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's got some more gory situations, which was cool. But I still didn't think it warranted an unrated, unrated for that because it wasn't really that big of a deal. Anyways, so M3gan is I'll just read this from the IMDb. A robotics engineer at a toy company builds a lifelike doll that begins to take on a life of its own.
Wow.
So M3gan is originally brought into the situation. The creator has to basically becomes a guardian for her niece. It's her sister and the sister's husband die right in the beginning of the movie.
She
right in the beginning of the
she
movie.
creates M3gan to take care of her niece.
Well, she was already kind of creating M3gan.
Yeah.
In her job, and she just hadn't pushed it out there, hadn't shown the boss yet. So it was just something that her and her team were working on.
Right.
So then she ends up getting her niece and then thinks that, hey, maybe this is a good time to do this. So then introduces M3gan to the niece. And so then they make a connection, I guess, so that M3gan will only either listen to the niece or protect the niece. Like that is her person. So M3gan is there for the niece. Hold on, I'm stepping on my headphone cord.
Yeah. Okay.
It got stuck in my shoe.
Only in the Big Dog AC studio.
Stuck in my slipper.
There we go. Now the rookie amateur shit comes out.
I was like, why is it pulling me down?
Why are you doing?
They're not really slippers. They're like flip-flops, but it got stuck between my heel and the flip.
We don't wear anything outside of the table. We're naked as fuck.
Oh,
we don't shave our legs. We're just ready.
I shaved my legs
Peace out.
Finally 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, a big razor to cut that down. Hey, when you're podcast stars, you do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want. No one's looking at my legs.
Fuck that.
So M3gan in the beginning, of course, is really cool. Oh, this is a great idea. Oh, the creator, so the aunt,
Yeah.
She says that this will take place, or this will replace a parent. So in their role, and then someone's like, well, why do you want to replace the parent? You still need a parent there. Well, that way the parents can be busy doing other things, and then they don't have to worry about the kid. And it's like, well, the spoken by a true person that doesn't have a kid, right?
Exactly.
So here leave it with the doll. But anyways, it seemed like a good idea, of course, until M3gan starts becoming self-aware, realizing, why am I listening to you, kind of thing, and really wants to do.
That's like Terminator.
That's like
the main thing in Terminator just took control of everything.
Yeah,
right.
Skynet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Skynet became
so
self-aware.
they're doing that again in M3gan.
Yes, that's basically, and I'm going to say that because this has been out since 2022, and I think a lot of people have already. You kind of know the premise. You watch the trailers, you know that that's what happens,
Yeah,
right? She
yeah,
becomes
yeah.
like a killer doll.
Yeah,
type
she
thing.
does. Killer doll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, my cat, Rock and Roll Kitty, could kill her in like 2 seconds.
yeah.
If she's fast enough. I don't know. I saw her chase a couple birds today and I'm like, fuck, she can't even get over there and get them.
She can. She just doesn't want to. She just likes watching them.
She likes the food we feed her.
Well, that too.
And then she's very healthy.
Yeah, she's content here.
Yeah,
That's why
she is.
she comes back.
A
Although
Rock and Roll Kitty.
she left us right now. She's sleeping.
Yeah, she's in the
in the other
closet,
room.
like by your
Yeah.
fur coat, just sitting around
My
your
fur
fur
coat,
coat.
yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm not going to give away the ending, but of course, she becomes self-aware and wants to do her own shit. And so mayhem ensues.
Ooh.
How about that? Some
Yeah.
people get killed.
Yes.
Unfortunately, a dog does have some issues.
Okay, so are we going into the next segment now? Because I don't like talking about
I know. No,
animals getting hurt.
I'm just be forewarned if you watch it, if you haven't seen it yet, something does happen. They don't show it.
I don't want to see it.
But it's like the dog is there one time, there's a problem, and then the next time the dog's not there.
So the other night we were watching an old movie from Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah.
And they had dog fighting. Yes, not Snatch. Was it Snatch?
Snatch. Yeah.
Is it Snatch?
Yeah.
Is that a porn? Snatch? No.
It's not a porn, but it is called Snatch. That's the movie.
Anyways, and they had some dog fighting, and the dog. Nah, I'm not.
I know.
Doing
Then why they didn't really have to show that.
They didn't have to show
dead
any
dog
of that.
Scene.
You know, but Brad was awesome in it, no doubt about it. Yeah.
I tried to finish watching it, and I couldn't fully.
I
get
knew
into
you
it.
were gonna do that.
Yeah, well, I wanted to see if I could finish it, and I still couldn't fully because sometimes I couldn't even understand what they were saying.
No, and that's what they wanted.
That's what they wanted.
Yeah, and
it was funny.
That was a big hit though back in the day, Brad. Yeah,
that was a very popular movie, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Well, so anyways, Megan, getting back to Megan.
We're gonna stop rambling.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, thank you to Tall Man. I went there today. I haven't seen those guys in a while. Really cool to see Aaron and Andrew and everybody.
Well, we went for their 1-year anniversary.
We did, but I haven't seen them since then. So it's cool.
Well, that was a couple weeks. Yeah,
it was cool to see them.
So happy 1-year anniversary to them too.
Yeah,
I did post that though, so that's on social media that we did go somewhere.
Yeah, we did.
And we did win a couple keychains, so that was cool.
Very nice.
Always a good place to go.
Yeah, Tall Man's awesome.
Yeah. So Megan,
go ahead.
I am giving it 3 out of 5.
3
because it's not great. It says it's horror, sci-fi thriller. It's not. It wasn't really horror. It's sci-fi for sure. Thriller, I guess. Maybe there's some things. There were a couple gory parts, semi-gory that I think were probably not in the PG-13.
Really?
So those parts were kind of cool.
So
I don't know because I didn't watch the PG-13. So I'm just assuming that's what it was. Because there's one point where there's a leaf blower pointed at somebody.
Whoa.
So you can see what would happen maybe if something's coming up.
Yeah.
There's one person that really deserves it and gets it, so that's actually kind of cool.
That
was gory, but that was kind of cool.
Every movie I've ever seen when there's an asshole and he gets his ass handed to him, it's always good.
It is good.
It's always good.
It is good. So this it wasn't super scary, but it was kind of cool the way they did it, and watch it. It's cool.
Check it out.
I guess 3 out of 5.
Check it out.
Yeah. So there's my short movie review. How about that?
And it's very short. I remember when we first started doing the show, the movie review would be like 2 hours.
I know, because I didn't really know how to abbreviate myself, and I'm trying to learn. Well, because I would go through every single step from the beginning to the end of the movie, and it's like, I just need to review it, not describe the whole entire fucking movie. So I've learned.
I think we talked about that. We were
like, well, we have.
Can you kind of like, okay, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
So I'm working on it. So the beer we're drinking.
Yes.
It's called Ball Breaker. No, I'm kidding. It's called Beak Breaker.
Beak Breaker.
It's going to be a ball breaker because it's 9% alcohol.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know it when I grabbed it. So I had no idea.
Yeah. You always like the high content.
But I didn't know it was 9. I just grabbed it. It was on sale. It was on sale.
Pelican Brewing Company.
Yes.
Double India Pale Ale.
Thank you, Pelican.
9%.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Beak Breaker.
Yes.
It actually is pretty good, though.
Not bad.
This is only the first one of these I've had.
You going to have another one?
I probably will.
Oh, yes. Yes. AC's on board. So
So, but
yep.
so far, I'm hanging in there.
So
Okay.
Tuesday is a national holiday. It's a national. No, wait,
Monday.
Tomorrow's a national holiday.
On Monday. So
Yeah,
we have to make sure we post this on Monday.
Yeah. So it's a national holiday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
And the reason it is because it's Snack's birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday
Happy
to Snacks.
birthday, Snacks.
So if you know Snacks,
yeah, he's been on the show.
tell him happy birthday. No, I mean if you know him in real life.
Yeah.
Tell him
if you
happy
know-
birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Snacks. We appreciate you. We love you with everything we got. Appreciate you being on the show
And
with
he
us.
might be here in town in June, right?
Yeah,
he might come up for a couple
He
weeks.
said he's gonna come up for a couple of weeks, and he said we're gonna hang out and
So
stuff.
that'll be cool. We can do a lot
I
more
won't
fun
have
stuff.
pancreatitis then, so
I
we
hope
can
you
have some
don't.
fun. Nah, I don't want to have it. No,
Because that way we can actually go eat somewhere.
do something. I fucked it up last time, so when he comes again, we're gonna have some fun. We did the escape room. That was cool.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
And we
So-
still did the movie.
Yes.
And you tried to do the bowling.
I did. Yep, I did.
So we did try to do some stuff.
So Snacks is coming up, and we're gonna have another show when he's in the studio. So
Mhm.
be ready for that. If you want to listen to the real rock radio thing that is, because that's where I come from, you
Mhm.
can check it out 957thefox.com, because I'm on the weekends 3 to 7, and
Yep.
apparently I'm number one down there.
You are number one, but
How the fuck am I number one in Fresno County?
because you're awesome, I guess.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
That's the right
But
answer.
just know that if you listen to 957thefox.com to listen to Big Dog, that AC will not be on there with them, except maybe the last break.
Yeah, well, I'll try to sneak you in there.
Because I might
Yeah.
have been on one of the last breaks. That's one time.
Shit.
So don't expect any awesome
Well, that's-
content from AC.
That's what happens when you ask me to fill in when I've been down at the pub.
Yeah, that's
I'll fill in. I got it.
that's kind
Yeah,
of true
You know
too.
what? You know what though?
That's kinda true.
When I said, "Come on, get on this break with me," you were right in there. It was awesome because it's a lot different between doing a podcast, obviously,
Yes.
and being on the fucking radio. Because on the radio, you're under these certain little things, and
Mhm.
you know, click, click, click. Here comes Columbo. He's investigated, but
Columbo's a good show.
yeah, it's a great show. But anyway,
It's on Peacock.
yeah.
Watch
So
it.
you know, all those years of radio I did, all that stuff I did.
Yeah.
I would do it all over again, and
I
it would,
know.
with the same people. It was so fun,
Mhm.
and so
But it is different than podcasting because here we can fucking cuss. We can do whatever the fuck
whatever
we want. We can talk about whatever we want.
Yeah,
You just talk for as long as you long. In radio, you have 2 minute here, maybe 3 minutes there.
I'm pretty sure if we're in the studio in a radio station, we can't drink beer,
That too.
can't smoke weed, can't do nothing.
No.
You have to just do a show. You're an employee.
The main thing is the cussing, because honestly, for that one break, I tried not to cuss. I
You
had to
did-
try
you-
fucking not to cuss.
Obviously, I'm still doing the show, so you did not cuss.
I know.
Yeah, and
It was fucking hard
And my
though.
boss said you sounded great. I
Said
was like,
you, yeah. I don't know if he heard me.
No, I don't think so. But he needs to like fire his morning team, put us on.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we'd be a good morning show.
I think so. Anyways, Big Dog AC show. Thank you for listening. We're gonna step out now and drink a little bit and have a good time.
We're gonna have
listen to
some more
music.
ball breaker.
Yeah, ball breaker.
Beak breaker.
Beak breaker.
Follow us on all our social media.
Yes.
Email us, bigdogacshow@gmail.com.
And
We are going to be setting up a new website
yes, I'm working on
soon
that.
because the last one we had didn't work very good.
I want more stuff.
So-
yeah, I want to do more stuff.
Yeah, so we're gonna try
And-
that again.
And if you're local here in Lebanon, Oregon,
Mhm.
we're gonna start taking this show out live.
Yes,
some
we're
stuff.
we're
Yeah.
still trying to work on all
We're
that
working
stuff.
on that. It's called money. We're
It's
trying
money.
to get it together.
Logistics
Yep.
and all kinds of things. And speaking of the logistics though and stuff, we had talked about we were trying to get Spider from Steel Panther because he did comment and said, gave us the publicist email.
And he contacted us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the publicist said that unfortunately right now
yeah.
they're putting a hold on all interviews.
You're damn right they are. Yeah.
And so hopefully that's true. That's
Yeah,
the
well,
case. And
you
he's
know
not
what?
blowing us off.
You
But
know what? We'll get somebody eventually.
we will.
Somebody will be on this show with us. and it'll be
will.
the greatest day of their life.
It will.
I guarantee you.
It will be.
Yes,
So we're
it
still
will.
working though. We're still working on Spider
Yes.
and then on other people too.
We
So
got
now we're
some
just
other
trying to
things in
get.
there.
We're
I would
trying.
I'd like to get what's her name, the lead singer from what's it called? Interrupters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh hell yeah, get her on the show too.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm still
That'd be
trying to
cool.
get my brother on the show.
We're trying to get anybody on this show.
I'm gonna stop the garbage man over there. Get on the show with me, man.
Yep.
Probably be the biggest show in the world.
We'll get
so, yeah.
somebody. We'll get
Oh,
somebody.
Get Jake the Rattlesnake on the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna work
He'll
on
roll
stuff.
in here with his kid. He'll do the show with us.
He
Hell
should.
yeah, yeah.
Him and baby Jake.
Yep. All right. We'll see you next time. Thank you for listening.
Follow us, share us.
Follow us, share us, massage us.
Yeah.
Just
I
give us,
could use a massage.
Just talk to us in our ear.
Anything you want to do.
Anything.
Just do something.
Do something. We like both fingers.